Drummers, this is Brandon from Drum Mechanics, and today we're going to be learning about some basic mobility exercises that you can do on the drum set. It has taxis, and we have two purposes. We're going to be learning different patterns so you can play freely around the drum set, but at the same time, work on mobility. Maxwell and I are here. He's not going to be here in a minute, but Maxwell, can you say let's go?
Let's go.
Let's learn about some mobility patterns on the drum set. Let's have some fun. In case you're new here, I'm a fitness professional who specializes in exercise science, biomechanics, and muscle system control, and I'm obsessed with the drums. I mean, stronger drummers play longer, and I want drummers like you playing forever. Today, we're going to go over a series of patterns, very simple patterns that will give you full control over the drum set. All the ideas I'll be sharing today are inspired by Virgil Donati and many people who have such physical power on the drum set. But one thing that I discovered is when I was observing them is they could move so freely from one side of the drum set to the other. So over the years, I've created a series of exercises to give me effortless flow, if you will, taking very basic patterns, but at the same time, learning how to work out different parts of our body. The most important thing that I want you to think about as we enter this first part is making sure that anytime there is a double stroke, right, right, left, left, you play it with the same intensity of all the other strokes. So the first pattern we're going to be starting with is a paradiddle. And I'm going to show you a playing example right away. But what we're going to do is I've got instruments on both sides of my drum set. Floor toms on the left and the right. One floor tom on each side. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right, left, right, right. But because we have the right, right, we're going to take the time to move our left hand over. So we can go right, left, right, right. Now my left hand's already over here. Left, right, left, left, boom, 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 boom. Start slow. I'm playing it at 150 BPM. You can already see at 150 BPM how show-offy this looks. But more importantly, I would encourage you to practice with the most distant instruments on your drum set. Think of it as a workout, as a physical exercise. And then once you get through that, then start moving around more familiar instruments. You can move from the floor tom to the hi-hat, all around the drum set. Once I get more comfortable, I'm going to start introducing double paradiddles and triple paradiddles so you can see how by adding very common rudiments strategically like this, how much power there is. Now, very quick, another fast pattern. One of my favorite patterns is the paradiddle diddle, which is right, left, right, right, left, left. But for the sake of this orchestration, we're going to add an extra single at the front, so it's going to be a paradiddle diddle. So we're going to go right, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. And I'm orchestrating it rack tom, floor tom, left hand on the snare drum. And you can see if I take the same paradiddle vocabulary and this quick 8-note pattern, do 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 kaka, it actually just breaks things up nicely and adds a little bit more flow and movement at the same time. And you can see this is another great exercise. Again, very strong, powerful doubles. Double strokes are going to be introduced now a little bit more strategically. So we have the paradiddle and we have my paradiddle diddle pattern that I showed you. Next, we're going to take double strokes. We're going to play just regular double strokes. But again, we have the same phenomenon as the paradiddle. Now, double strokes inherently don't sound as good on heavy drums like floor toms and low-tuned drums. But we get this really cool spacing by slowing things down and having clean, soft, low-level groups of 4 and 6 on these drums. Now, same thing. We're going to go, if we're going back and forth on the drum set, I'm going to do 6 notes. So right, right, left, left, right, right. Move my left hand over. Left, left, right, right, left, left. And it's going to allow me to move around the drum set. And you can see if I connect this again with the paradiddle vocabulary and the paradiddle diddle, all this starts to come together and creates a very smooth flow. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start going to single strokes, which are far more powerful and easier to orchestrate once you get them going. Double strokes provide a great workout for developing our fulcrum and power, but single strokes are just one of those tools that the better you're at, the better you do. They transfer across the board. Now, we're going to do two versions of them. We're going to do a kind of linear version that's going to add kick drum in between, and then we're going to do the more challenging version, which is really what I saw Virgil Donati do so many years ago, and many others, I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to take single strokes. We're going to practice going from one side of the drum set to the other. What we're going to do is we're going to break it up in groups of 6 and 4 to make it sound a bit more interesting. So the pattern is going to be 5 single strokes and 1 kick drum, or 3 single strokes with our hands and 1 kick drum. So the first example I'll be showing, I'm going to go right, left, right, kick. But notice how we go right, kick, adding a 2-note spacing, allowing my left hand to transfer over again. So I'm still giving myself the same padding that I did with the paradiddle and the double stroke. So I'm going to go right, right, kick, left, right, kick, and then the group of 4, right, kick, and then it alternates. Left, right, kick, right, kick, left, right, kick. As you can see, I'm really focusing on making sure that my left hand is doing as much as my right hand, which has major transfer as we get going. Let's have a quick look. The final variation we're going to be doing is just single strokes with no padding in between. So quickly, we're going to go right, left, left. No kick drums, no doubles. This is actually the first exercise I learned from Virgil Donati. It got me excited, and many others. But truthfully, this is the hardest one because everything we've done thus far has had that double stroke or a hand kick to add padding and allow us to go a little bit faster, a little bit smoother, and a little bit more relaxed. This one becomes a much more intense experience, but I would encourage you to practice it because when you go back to the padded versions with the doubles and the linear kicks, everything feels so much better. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just groups of 3 for now, and you can do groups of 5 and 7 and really any odd grouping, but we're going to go right, left. It has to be an odd note grouping for this to work so that we don't cross over. Like if you just play a group of 4, we go right, left, and we want to get to the other side of the drum set, we have to go right for it to land and be square. So we're going to do groups of 3, and we're going to go right, left, but no spacing in between. Right, left, do. And we're going to play it as triplet 8th notes. And then once we get comfortable, we're going to move it to 16th note, which does make it a pattern in 3, but it becomes really fun when we start mixing it with all the vocabulary. So let's just look at the single strokes first. So now I'm going to take all these ideas, I'm going to put it together in one drum solo. Now keep in mind, this drum solo is not necessarily a musical drum solo. This is actually, for me, a great fun exercise. I actually love the sound of toms. I love moving around. I love working out. And the spacing here is very cool because if I focus on the single strokes and my hands start to get tired, I can go to the paradiddles or even the single strokes with the kicks in between to allow a little bit more spacing and let me have a little bit more rest. But take your time with each pattern. If you're an intermediate drummer, some of these patterns will be easy for you, but take your time with them, because I've been working with some of the highest level professionals, and having them just do paradiddles from one side of the drum set to the other is an intense workout. Have fun with this, try and orchestrate it like a solo similar to this, and I'll see you on the other side. And you say, that was a good video, Daddy.
That's a good video, Daddy.
Thanks so much, buddy. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.
And poo and a pee.
Poo and a pee?